weekly market recap of every trade that I went through, every trade that I missed, that I should have taken, every trade that I even the missed trade. I'm gonna journal it and catch you next time. The losses, the wins, right? Going basically over everything. Starting from Monday all the ending to the Friday. And let's get into it, right? Monday, I had a setup that I missed. I should have definitely taken. I feel like I let greed take over. How did I let greed take over? I'd be like, although, like, how? Right? Very simple. Trying to get a better position for my limit order, which is not good. So, market left me. Said, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go on. So, on Monday, the trade I took it on was on GU. Right? That trade I should have taken on GU was not EU because EU was offering me less than 2 RR. So, like, okay, let me avoid EU. I'm only taking a trade that offer me a 2 RR or more. So EU did not offer me a 2 RR. So I was like, okay, EU no, GU yes. So let's go on GU. You can see right over here, our 5 and TRT, our key level, etc. Right, our SMT that happened. So now let's go to the 15-minute time frame of 5 minute. I think it was a 5 minute, right? 15-minute, right? You can see right over here. Let's do ball replay, do something new, okay? You can see price play a little too fast. So you can see right over here, market open, market soup out the high, right? Close above. And soup that out the high as well. I feel like during this time, I as well had another way of entry. I had a low time CRT with a high CRT. I feel like I definitely did have it, right? Because when there's bigger range right over here, soup that high out. Once you souped out the high, looking for what? Yep, you did. We did have it. Yeah. Oh, not yet. And let the candle close. Let's see some more price action. Boom. No, we didn't have that entry for that. Okay. No entry for that. Okay. See. Yeah, no entries for that. But I thought I did. But yeah. No low time for within the 150 entry. We're gonna be going over that as well, not only just Model 1. So over here, we had our soup. So this soup, right after this soup, gonna look for a Model 1, but market really never offered that. And market soup on another high afterwards. So this one is important as well, right? Because you got soup afterward, right? Is important for us. You can see market came back down, closed below, tapped it. Right when it tapped it, market said TP straight away. TP1, TP2. Like, okay, so I can't be greedy. So I noted that day that right when I get my entry position, entry. Right when I get that, when I get a hand single entry, I will not hesitate to enter the trade, and I'll not let greed take action. Right, I'll let myself take action, because if it was greed, I would be like, oh, let them go to the body, then I'm gonna sell, right? Which is not great. That's what happened, you know. Yeah, I was hunting for a better, you know, closer tight stop loss. Hey man, I deserve it, right? But yeah, there's a trade I missed on Monday. So now let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday was no trade day. How come was there no trading day? Because of simply that there was no election day. So I'm not trying to trade election day. So let's fast forward, play this. Let's go to the day. You can see at 1 a.m. market super this is low. So I was walking this out of the CRT. I was looking at 9. I was looking for the 5 a.m. candle to close above it. If it closes above it, I'm looking to target this all over here, which we had a big trade, right? Make take profits here. So to make take profit, you must have a 2 RR or more. And you can see right over here, market the 5 a.m. candle close. It closed above it. So I was like, okay, my main take profit is going to be over here because we're in a bigger range rather than the small CRT, we're in a bigger CRT, right? So I was looking like, okay, let me wait for a total soup for one pair, just flash displayed SMT. Then I'm looking to enter that trade, right? You see right over here for EU. Guess what happened in EU? This did not look like this. This was an SMT here, right? This looked like this. There might be a Model 1 here. This does not look like to be a Model 1 here because this slow got purged. So I was like, okay, that's not a Model 1 for me. I'm not gonna call it the Model 1. And yeah, you can see this was the better choice, right? GU was the better choice. You can see go to GU, pay the price point. There's a 9 a.m. candle close open right over here. Market souped all the way down, right? So now we can go to the advanced entry, right? Look for the advanced entry right over here. Market opened. Soup out that low, soup out the CRT as well. Market went down below. How was this actual good soup? How was this a good soup right over here? How does the low time CRT with the high CRT worked out in our favor? And low time CRT with the high CRT, you guys know, has more losses, but the RR always wins the losses, right? You see, this was an advanced entry. Instead of letting the 15-minute candle close, we entered before the 15-minute candle close. Usually, when you have this, when you have a Model 1 in Model 1 entry there in a 1 minute time frame, usually tops up the bottom. So yeah, you can see how come this is a good, you know, entry over here, because we had a low here, right? Actual legitimate low. So this the TRT would have worked out in our favor. And I'm gonna give you guys another example what I mean by the legitimate low, legitimate high at the end of the CRT and FT low and high, because you would have, if you would experience way more losses, trust me. So go to the 1 minute time frame. We're looking for the entry. This one, the soup out the low is that legitimate low and the end of the CRT. Soup it out. So let's looking for a, because why are we looking for a legitimate low? Because the order block has to approach a legitimate low, right? You see market close above it, scan will close above it, tap tick once, there'll be an entry, enter for long. Market took a while to hit TP, but you can see right over here, market didn't really came to TP here. TP1 got hit for a 5 RR. We're going for a full of, we're going for a 24 RR, right? This trade I missed as well. I did see this happen. I did put my limit order there, but my limit order never got retricked because I waited for the confirmation to happen, which was letting the 15-minute candle close, right? I was waiting for the 15-minute candle right over here. I was waiting for this 15-minute candle to close, and I was looking to buy below the next open, right? And limit order was right here. Market never really tested limit order, just pumped up. You said, you know what I'm saying? It never really retraced back down there to giving us that entry. It's cool, right? But we were forcing that time, and yeah. The next day I was looking to entering out the low time frame limit order, low time frame entry, low time frame CRT without high CRT. I had a loss, so I had my real entry. I took the real entry and I won, right? But yeah, low time CRT, when high CRT, if you're gonna trading it, be careful. You're gonna experience small losses, but the winners always eat the losers by huge, significant. And a quick sauce for you guys would be risking 0.25% per every low time frame CRT with a high CRT, because there's more losses, right? But the winners always eat the losers. So let's just say you have three losses in a row with the low time CRT with a high CRT. One of them's gonna hit big. And then his big 2010, he offers you a legitimate 5 or more, right? Then, you know, sometimes first candle like this, the first one offers you a what, 24 RR, right? There's no other CRT, right? There's no other low time CRT with high CRT there. This one got respected because there's a legitimate low over there, and that's actually not true, because, you know, I'll talk about it in the future, right? You can see it over here. We had our 15-minute Model 1 as well. You can see, you're probably wondering, well, how did you miss a trade when there was a 15-minute Model 1 entry for you, right? My main take profit was right over here. Did not offer me a 2 RR, so like, okay, I'm not gonna go ahead. But my extended take profit was here, so he offered me more than 2 RR. But I wanted my main take profit to be a 2 RR or more, or I'm not taking it, right? This one offered me a 3 RR, then I take it because it's not looking me at right order block. That's it. You see market hit TP, market consolidated a lot, hit TP2. We took out a lot of position. Now we're letting the last, you know, took out what, like 40% here, 30% here. No, that wouldn't make sense. 40% here, 30% here, another 30% here. No, 40% here, 30% here, then a 20% here, then a 10% right to the final TP, which hit TP, right? Yes, those gains are a little bit less than, you know, anticipated for 24 RR, but it saves you a lot of, you know, profits, right? Instead of letting this trade ride, market go to reverse, HTP1 reverse, which happened on Friday. HTP1 reverse, right? So if you're gonna hold it to all over here without partially, you're gonna get cooked, right? Oh, that's not the way to say like oh, you don't trust your setup. these take profits are literally meant to make the market reverse, right? So that's why you put it as a take profit. So it sounds like market could reverse, I'll take it not, right? That's what it's meant for. I'll be talking about later when we get to Friday and Thursday. You see, eventually market came, hit TP, and we got to the next day over here, which was on Thursday. We had this beautiful 4-hour trade, which took more than almost a day here, right? Hit TP, and we had a loss over there the next day on Friday. Let's talk about Thursday one, right? We took it on EU, not GU, because I always prioritize EU over GU. But if EU offers me less than 2RR, I'm not gonna take it, right? And if EGU offers me a low time T, but EU does not, I'm gonna prioritize EU. Is offering me it, right? You see, right over here on the 15-minute time frame. On the 5-minute, we had the 8 a.m. candle aligning with the 9 a.m. candle, right? Aligning with that 5 HFT high. Looking for a 5-minute model 1 to enter, but the 5-minute model 1 got disrespected, so okay, I'm not looking for that. And what else happened was there was no legitimate high at the end of the TRT, so I'm looking for another purge, which happened, but as I said, this 8 a.m. candle disrespected, so I'm not looking for a 5-minute model 1 anymore. I'm looking for 15-minute model 1. Or I'm looking for 15-minute 1. I got it over here, my real entry, you know what I'm saying? So there would have been no losses for low time TRT with a high TRT would have been losses, right? So the way you could avoid some losses for the low time TRT with a high TRT, right, would have been at the end of the TRT high or low. It must be a legitimate high. This is where there was no legitimate high. This is the high right over here, right? But this bearish candle was at 9 a.m. So that's a new 4-hour candle. It cannot be it. It cannot be it because that during that range has to be a Pacific high or low, right? This is what's not it, right? The market, you would have taken a trade here for the low time TRT with 130, you would have had a loss. I had a loss over here, which was not, it was not on this, it was on GU. Had a loss. This one over here. Now after this purge is when you're looking for a setup. You would have one loss, right? You would have marked out this, you would have one loss, you would have another loss. Well, you would have had one loss here, you would have another loss here. The third trade, it went full TP, right? It went full TP to the ground, hit all the take profit. Now let's go to the 1-minute time frame to show you guys that one as well, which was a 18RR, I'm pretty sure. Should have been right. 18RR, and yeah. This right over here. You see it tapped it, kind of low, puts that below, you know, above the entry because it covers spread. Spreads are kind of annoying in Forex. You gotta wanna be covering spread a lot. You see, same take profit, same goal, right? This same goal, you go to 15-minute time frame. You mark out the high, you mark out the low. You had an entry all the way before the TP1 was hit, so you would have broke even here, right? TP1 would have been hit. You break even. Market never reaches back to your sell stop. This is why this is the advanced entry, right? Advanced entries usually tend to not get, retraced back onto. That's why it's advanced, right? That's the name of it. You see right over here, model 1 is the most, normal of entry of the CRT, right? But these are more advanced entry. You would have had 2 losses, then you hit TP, right? Which was 18RR, so you made all your losses back. You lost what, 0.50%? Guess what, how much you made? Like 17.5% RR back, right? If you're a dog, right now, saying, meaning you hold that trade throughout the whole TP, your TP1 would have been what? This right over here. Your TP2 would have been the 50%. Your TP3 would have been here. And this is the trade right I took. Right, I took a loss here. No, I took on GU, right? I took a loss there. And because there was a legitimate high there, right? So I took a loss there. And I had another entry. I always prioritize EU over GU. Why? As I said before, right? Because EU is much cleaner price action. You see, this panned out on GU. We had the same entry. If you go play it out real quick. Or GU. It's Friday. Oops. But on GU, we had the same price action. GU hit TP as well. You see right over here. 5 a.m. CRT high, 5 a.m. CRT low. Market. Let's play out. Because GU, I never had a trade on Friday, but in EU I did. Right? Guess what the market do? There was an entry there. Rug pulled all the way down there, right? Hitting our objective goal, which on this you would have had the entry here as well. Entry on GU, but GU took much longer than EU to hit TP because you're the stronger pair. Would have had to entry over here as well. You see, this offered a setup later as well. They both give the same setup at the same time for our this right over here. They both give the same setup at the same time. You can see, same setup, same time. There should be the low high, super up the high. You can see super up the high. Didn't get a candle closure. This one had a candle closure, right? So this right over here had a candle closure. You're basically going for the same RR. 18, I think, on this as well. This was, I think, much bigger than 18. Because EUG was just pumping a lot, right? You were going for a much bigger RR for a 26 RR, right? Which you see, market never retrace. That's what it's called, advanced entry. This might look like unrealistic to you, but for CRT traders, it's not unrealistic, right? To me, I caught most of them, but some of them were demo trades. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm realistic with you guys. Some of them were demo trades, right? You see, your real entry would have been here, but this offered us way later than this entry was offered way later on the 15-minute model. One was offered way later than GU, EU. So I'll prefer as EU as always. You give me a high RR as well. I took EU, which hit TP faster than GU, which is a great thing, right? Because we don't want to be long on the market for too long. GU eventually hit TP at 12 p.m. You can see TP1 will be here, TP2 will be this here, THT low, TP3 will be 50% of the mark, and last TP would be all the down here, right? Which this is probably the reason we lost. I'm not gonna say the reason, but yeah, this is the reason probably we lost our Friday trade. Now let's go to our Friday trade. That's a simple trade. How was this? Would have had a loss over here. Would have had a loss over here. Had probably another loss over here. Last one, we would have had 3 losses. Eventually, one of them landed. You landed, made 25.93 RR, right? You made way more. The risk management, you're gonna make bread. Okay. That's a trade recap of every Mystic trade recaps, and let's go to the Friday, right? So Friday, same thing. But I took the trade. I took the trade. Okay. So on Friday, we had a 5 AM CRT high, CRT low, 1 hour as well, because we're looking for a 5-minute model one, not a 15-minute, because I'm saying we had let me just push it back, right? So we had our 15-minute model one, 5-minute model one. I mean, we had our CRT HGD low with 8 AM candle with allowing the CRT low. We had our Q level. We had our time of their purge. We have everything. Really good loss. So you go to the 1-minute time frame, because we're looking for a 5-minute and the 15-minute offer the same thing as well. We got a 5-minute time frame. I was waiting for the purge and waiting for the thing to get hit as well. Waiting for the kilo to get hit. Kilo got hit. How is a good range? How do you not call it the range out our low touch with CRT? Oh, there was an actual low here. Yes. So now we're calling this. We're not counting this. Why are we not counting this? Simply because this range high got hit. We don't want that. That will mean the setup is bearish, not bullish, right? So we count this as our CRT range or the low time frame. I'll go to 1-minute time frame. I took this trade on a 1-minute time frame, and I profited, I think, 1.5 RR because our partials. No, 1.3 RR, something like that. This right here, I have 101 entry. Market super out this low, which is the legitimate low. Right here, super out, close above. This one super out, this one, so we press this one. Super out, close above. Entry here, sell not below it, a couple things below it, and yeah, entry, TP over there, TP1 is over there. TP1 got hit right over there. You can see TP1 got hit. Partial close, break even. Market eventually dumped. It took us out. But for GU, the reason I feel like this was a loss because GU never hit its TP, which was all over here, right? I mean, it's because it had to hit the TP, right? If someone could do what it wants, that's not a reason we lost this trade, right? But this low time TP has ATP, we made profit on it, right? You can see entry there, TP1, CRT high, CRT low, the low time frame, TP2, TP3, right? TP4, we're going for a big RR, and we had our 5-minute entry here as well. 5 minute model 1. Tapped it. We entered stop below the same stop as that. Tapped it. We were waiting for it. We were up 1 RR. Market decided to dump, right? Took us out. My low top T model made profit, but my model 1 did not, right? That is my trade recap. What do we learn from this week? Take raw action. So take raw action. Also, I'm gonna come into the room. What did we learn from this week? Sorry for that. What did we learn from this week? Was take raw action. Do not be greedy. Right when you see the market signals an entry, take it. Be disciplined. Right. If you miss a trade, journal it. Even the missing trade, journal it and catch it next time. Which we did. Right. If you lose a trade, journal it and avoid it next time. And Friday trade, we lost it. Well, we were in profit this week. I'm up 4RR this week, right? I'm in profit, right? But the Friday trade, what do we avoid next time, right? This is the question, right? What do we avoid next time? This trade is a good trade. We don't avoid nothing. Had our key level, had timing of the purge, had our model 1 entry, our low time entry, had everything. It's a good loss, right? And what do we need to focus on from this week on end, right? Do not hesitate. Do not use your phone while trading. Do not hesitate. What I mean by that, do not hesitate. Take action right when you see that setup. And one thing else is look at the high time frame, look at the daily, weekly, and look at the weekly profile, daily profile. That's what I'm trying to study on right now. And look at the high time frame to get better. Look at the high time narrative, right? But some of the trade might be lost because of that. I'm not a weekly trader. I'm not a short term trader. I'm an intraday trader, so I don't really need to work on that. I'll definitely sometime. I'll keep in mind, right? I'll practice it. I will see if it will go to my model. If it will make me lose trades. I mean, not lose trades. If it will make me avoid unnecessary losses, yeah, I'll use it. If it does not, and I don't need to bother with it. But yeah, for now, all my focus is right now is just repeating. Loss, good week. Monday trade was a what? The trade we actually, the Monday trade was a 2.2 RR. So basically, if we would have taken that trade, would have been a what? 6 RR. This trade right here we missed, right? I never tapped my limit order. This one, I prioritized EU over GU. EU offered us I think much less RR than GU. Yeah, RT 18 RR. But it's still good regardless, right? It hit TP faster. But this one would have probably took on us some. Probably would have took some of our profits because of the swap commission, right? Because you're holding it more than 24 hours. Weekly market recap. Thank you for watching on Discord. And yeah, pretty good week. Don't let emotion take over. Control yourself. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Repeat it. Don't let the emotion take over. Miss, journal, catch next time. Lose, journal, avoid next time. And win, journal, and repeat. Friday was a good loss, but we could definitely improve on that by looking at the high time frame. In every trade, high time frame. And yeah, high time narrative. Thank you for watching. See you guys later.